Yo guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing another video, and this one is going to be binds. Obviously, as you know, just before season 5 ended, they added an update which allowed console players to actually customize their controller binds. And I'm just going to show you the best, in my opinion anyway, the best building binds, because I think when it comes to combat, I don't really think we need to change anything. I think everything is perfect. But obviously that obviously, like, some people, if you're a COD player, you probably might switch R2 and L2 to R1 and L1. So then shooting and aiming is L1 and R1. But I'm gonna do building binds first. And I'm going to show you them first, and then I'm going to tell you why you should put it the way it is. So I put it on custom. I have it on Builder Pro as the original. So if you go over to build, I've only literally changed one thing around, and that was the edit button, which I've switched to the right arrow on the D-pad. And there's a reason I did keep circle as edit as well, just in case you mess it up or something. Now I've been using this for ages, so I never use circle anymore, to be honest, but I keep it anyway. So basically I put it to the right, and this is why now. Okay, so you see console players, oh, you can build and all that, and now obviously they've added building sensitivity on the console, so you can build fairly fast, like. But when it comes to rushing, people at high ground, it really isn't the most effective thing. Like, you can't really do anything rather than just like building up, bang, like putting a wall here, or building up and then putting a floor here, and then you're there, and then you take about 5 years to edit. You edit and you go up again. So this is basically what helps you with this, and I'll tell you why again. Because when you're rushing someone taking the high ground, so let's say I'm up here. Let's say there's a guy here, right? We'll just do this now, right? There's a guy up there anyway, and we'll say you're trying to rush him, and he's there, looking down on top of you, and you simply just, like, he has the high ground. What you can do while doing this, look, bang, go above him, bang, shotgun into the head, and as long as it doesn't do 7 damage, he's probably dead. So I think that's why you're better off changing it to the right pad. Like, building sensitivity, I have it on max, and that's why I have it on max, because when it comes to building, obviously in tournaments you're going to want to have it on max as well, because if you didn't know, tournaments, you can go into a game with a PC player. So I like, there's going to be PC players in your tournament game, so I'd recommend putting it on max, so you actually have a chance. And just like mess around with it on playground. Obviously you're going to want to, like, especially with the editing as well, like, I see I put up that, like, you can mess up sometimes, but look, sure, yeah, I do also have obviously I'm using Builder Pro, and I do have build immediately on. It makes it easier for rushing as well. I think I'm kind of like focusing in this video about rushing, because obviously building sensitivity is grand. I think with the with R1 is wall and all that, that's perfect as well in my eyes. But I do build immediately on, because when you're rushing someone, that's how easy it is to do floor wall ramp. And if I go back down now, I can show you that it's complete. There we go, floor wall ramp. No one can shoot you down for ages. By the time they shoot you down, you will be over in their base and shotgun into the back of the head. So I think that's why I think what I use is honestly the best. Like, build immediately is once you get used to it, it's perfect. It doesn't usually let you down, to be honest. Like, max building sensitivity can leave you down sometimes. When you're using turbo building, like, you can see, look, it didn't place these two walls, but that isn't like, that's not going to, you know, kill you, like, if you get me. Obviously, look, you go up like this. See, and like sometimes when you're practicing it, you can also get caught. Now rushing like this as well is the same, but you can get caught under it, which is grand as long as you edit again, and you should be grand. But that's why, like, I'm using this a lot. I've been practicing it in playground with my friends, and it's been working. So that's what I recommend doing. If you don't want to do it, that's completely up to you, but if you do want to find a better way of rushing people without getting melted, or just like be better at editing and building, this is definitely the controller binds I'd be using if I were you. So and the reason I obviously picked the right arrow, because I could have picked any other button. There's people out there that use the pad, the map pad yoke. People use that. I find that way too awkward. So what I do, and this is why I actually picked this, it's because it's because when you're running, obviously you have the analog stick up, which means while you're running you can, you know, slightly tilt your player. See, I can go and tilt it. So tilt your player, and then you place down a pyramid, edit it, R2, and back straight, and then you just keep doing that. And like you can see that sometimes I am bringing up my emote, but you know, that doesn't really matter. You will hardly do that. So this is why I recommend doing this. Obviously, like I said, it's completely up to you, but if you do want to be able to edit faster and, you know, completely control a build battle, this is definitely the keybinds for you. So look, that's basically it. Like, you could also do it with a floor as well, depending on which one you feel more comfortable with. You know, if you're just practicing, I'd probably say you know, pyramid, because obviously if you mess up you can still go forward and just about edit it. And if you're doing it with a floor, you know, you're gone. Like, you kind of have to do straight away with the floor. But if you are trying to, you know, start it out, pyramid is definitely the way. It doesn't break after. So if you do want to actually be able to attach it and keep it on, your best bet is here. When you build up at that edit, he still cannot shoot you from behind. You go up, and then bang, you build, and you have him dead. Like I said, you can also do a floor, which also allows you to not get shot from behind while you're doing it from the man. So you can do it here. See, it's perfect. But again, you can see sometimes, like, you can mess up, which is why I kind of use the pyramid a bit more. But it's completely up to you. Like, but I definitely recommend using this pyramid starting off. Once you get used to it, you can probably move on to the floor, and you will be completely grand. Every time you rush someone, you will definitely, we'll say about 80% of the time, you will dominate and get the high ground back off the person that took it away from you. So that's kind of just my my intake on it. Hopefully a lot of people see this. I definitely just like share this, so you know, some of your friends can do it, dominate future war squads games using this. But look, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, please just smash thumbs up button. If this has helped you out as well, make sure you come back and just look, see, like, here can't shoot you, because I know it's tiny, but they can't shoot you. By the time of this, you're up, taking the high ground, shocking into the head, and he's dead. So you can see that it's very effective, and you can see most pros using this as well, which obviously that gives them the advantage. But yeah, that's basically how I do it. And if you want to do it yourself, feel free to. If it has helped you out, please just smash the thumbs up button, and if you think it's going to work, smash the thumbs up button as well. Comment down below just a bunch of other things you could maybe tell me to either try out, or if I know how to do it already, you could maybe ask me to show you how to do it. And yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
I'm I and all